All right, guys, welcome back. Bitcoin is sitting right on a major multi-year decision level right now. Small caps are testing important zones. Oil is still catching a bit on geopolitical tension. And this week, we've delivered some serious runners in the community. Saturday's recap got a great response, so I'm back with the full breakdown you asked for. Let's get right into it. Starting with Bitcoin, we've pulled back from the recent highs and we're hovering right around the 67,000 area as I record this. But the bigger monthly structure is still holding strong as long as we don't lose this key low. And this isn't just any level, it's the multi-year range low that's held multiple times since 2020. It was the major breakout zone back in 2017, and right now it's serving as the foundation of the entire cycle. Price is pulling back into a really nice area of confluence. The range low support, we have the rising channel support right here, and that EMA compression zone. Everything is lining up. But that kind of alignment isn't coincidence, it's high probability confluence. I'm staying along here. My target is a move back toward that multi-year mid-range around 171K. And I've got my stop down at 50K. Gives plenty of room for normal volatility and those potential panic wicks if the market tries to shake weaker hands out. So if we do get a clean bounce off of this zone, this won't just be a dead cat bounce. It'll be the start of the next strong expansion leg. And we all know what happens when Bitcoin starts moving. Liquidity rotates hard into crypto-related stocks, low float names, and anything tied to digital assets. Bitcoin sets the tone for the whole space. Bottom line, 59K remains the line in the sand. Hold that, and 171K is the next realistic destination. Shifting over to small caps, the Russell 2000, we're still grinding higher overall, and right now we're bouncing near that 245, 251 area I've been watching closely. Walking up toward that big supply zone between 252 and 256. As long as we hold these lower supports, sector stays constructive, but the real catalyst will be a clean break and hold above 256. That should bring fresh energy back into small caps for the next leg higher. Classic setup. Moving over to the SPX chart, we're pressing into a major resistance right around 6630 at the moment. That supply zone has been capping things for a while now. A decisive break above it, in my opinion, would open up the door to fresh all-time highs. And a quick update on geopolitical side of things, guys. As of early April, President Trump addressed the nation, saying core objectives in the Iran situation are close to being met. With a plan to wrap things up in the coming weeks, Iran has pushed back on ceasefire talks, and reports of continued activity are keeping uncertainty alive. That's exactly why we're still seeing a risk premium baked into oil prices. Which brings us to oil. USO has continued pushing higher just like we mapped out in the last video. We got a clean bounce from that demand zone I highlighted between 107 and 114, and now we're trading up around 138. Zooming out to the monthly chart for the longer view, the next significant resistance zone sits between 153 and 171. Hopefully we don't get there because these oil prices have gone insane, especially for filling up your car. But based on the chart, that's what we see here. Since USO tracks front month WTI futures, it's capturing both spot moves and the extra geopolitical premium. As long as the uncertainty lingers, I would not be surprised to see another push toward those higher levels. That said, price is getting pretty extended right now, so I'm watching for a possible minor pullback this week before any further continuation. Overall structure still remains very bullish. Now the part you guys always look forward to, let's cover some small caps. First up, we have CYCN. I alerted this one at 189 on April 1st, right as the merger news with Corsana Biosciences hit. What a move. The stock exploded on massive volume after that announcement. Looking at the 15-minute chart now, we've established a solid support in the 450 to the $5.20 area. For anyone still riding the multi-day swing, that's the zone to watch for continuation or to manage risks. On the weekly time frame, there's still an unmet target up in the $9.40 if momentum stays strong. Biotech mergers like this can run far when the story catches fire and the volume confirmed real interest. Next, we have ELAB. I gave the starter entry at 350 on March 30th and told the group that a break above 380 would be a spot to add more. This one ran hard all the way up to a high of $14.85. Even if you didn't catch the entire move, there were multiple clean intraday trading opportunities on the way up with clear structure. The $3 level acted as a perfect support. It held exactly like I called it, with nice bounces off that zone. That kind of reaction shows the level was respected and gave a strong foundation for the rally. Then we had some oil stocks like Anna and Turb. Let's take a look at Anna real quick. The oil and LG play I dropped on the March 24th at $6.09. This was a beautiful multi-day continuation setup in the energy sector. I've been taking partial profits into strength while letting the rest run. With oil catching bids on the geopolitical backdrop, names like Anna that are tied to natural gas and European energy security got extra attention. The chart showed clean higher lows and strong volume on the upside legs, a classic continuation behavior. And those were just a few highlights. We had also big moves in names like EIQ up over 200%, SkyQ that we took on Friday, 127%. We had Turb, 91% on their oil play, Mask, which we took intraday a couple days ago, RMSG, VRAX. Things got so active that I could not update every single level in real time across every platform. Overall, the market was pretty good actually this week, and if you were selective and were trading with precision, you made a lot of money. That's exactly why I carve out time for those pre-market videos and Saturday videos, so you get the complete picture and the key levels to watch going forward. Alright guys, I apologize for the audio quality on this one. I was actually planning to record a proper video while I was in Banff, but the internet connection was pretty terrible up there. Now that I'm back in the home studio, I'm getting this update out to you guys. It's 6 a.m. right now and I still haven't slept and the grind doesn't stop. I'm actually going to get some sleep now. Make sure you recharge well this weekend and come in strong for Monday's open. We've got a big week ahead and let's go make some money. See you guys tomorrow.